Well, we are inside our studio where something really exciting is about to happen in just a few days. This space is getting a major transformation, well, just behind us, as we build out the brand new set for our lifestyle show. And we're giving you a first look at the team helping bring it to life. I am joined by Bob Braudrick with UBuildIt, founder and owner. Bob, thank you so much for being here. We're glad to have you.
You're very sweet. You're very.
Well, we do want to tell folks that we are, again, just days away from construction starting, and the more we've learned about your company, the more intrigued we've become, because this isn't your typical building process. So for anyone who's new to UBuildIt, can you tell us, what is it? How does this work?
We're a little bit unique. We're a construction consulting company. I mean, there's a certain level of be quick and do your joyful elevator speech. We help people build or remodel their own home, expert advice and all of that. The reality is we're extremely close to what you would consider a traditional custom home. A lot of people get confused as to what that is, and I'm not insulted. I don't mean to ever disrespect any aspect of. But when you're buying a new home, there's true custom, semi, there's spec, there's adaptation, there's what a lot of people call a track. We would be the extreme edge of a true custom. Everything, home's never been built before, everything is perfectly redrawn, it is matched to you, the formats are in. So the reality is the way we work is we have improved upon that aspect by creating an extremely optional and detailed format for how you're going to bid the house. I'm getting too technical and I apologize. Be it a remodel or be it a new home, we begin with understanding you will make the right choice for you. What is quality, for example? Quality, in my opinion, is relative. Quality is the more you know, the more you're able to make the right choice for you, the more it was the right decision. For example, what's quality? Coke or Pepsi? Well, what's your taste?
Understood.
Otherwise, it's just
Well
soda.
said, yeah.
Our number one goal is to make sure people know all the options.
Okay.
Because if they do, even if it's not the one I might have made or you might have made, as long as they know what it is, what is good about it, what is bad about it, what the relative cost is, how it impacts everything else, and then through an extremely knowledgeable standpoint, they can make that call and look at it from a cost-benefit analysis. If that is their choice, then it's absolutely the highest quality relative to theirs. So we begin with that end in mind and how we're going to structure things. From there, we help them to bid out the house, making sure by the time we ever begin construction, I will arrogantly say no home has ever had done better detail, more information before it goes to the bank, and you start. From there, it's follow flow construction. Kind of like you've watched. We've been very, very blessed that y'all hired us to help redo the set, which is going to be really cool.
Super excited about that.
And I don't want to overplay it. Those are easy. This is like a smallish remodel. But it took a month to go through everything, even on something this simple, to make sure this fit what you wanted. Because, for example, you're going to be sitting there every day for many years to come.
Understood.
And other people are going to want to use it too. Well, they're going to want to use it a lot because it's pretty cool. But then you begin the construction. The construction goes much quicker because you know, what are my steps? What puzzle pieces flow?
So if we broke that down and simplified this for folks watching, what is the biggest difference between you and a traditional build? What would the biggest difference be if somebody were to come out and say, okay, I understand that this is what you do?
You know what's crazy? I want to answer that from a positive and a negative.
Okay.
Because there is a negative to it as well. But I personally feel the negative has some positive implications. The positive side of it, what is different, is you're in complete control, not me. If I'm the general contractor, in the day, it's my call. If I feel it has to go some way, it goes my way. If there's something that's how I do it, I don't even tell you there's an option. I mean, why would I? I'm not going to discuss with you different foundation options if I have the foundation I'm going to use. That's just what goes in mine. So who makes the decision, who is in control, is the number one massive difference that is huge to your value over mine as a rule. The negative, and there is one, end of the day, you're the one responsible. There is structure that comes with control because you have the ability to ignore me. Even if I tell you don't go left, but you're like, by gum, he's an idiot, I'm going. You can. That is a beauty. The negative is you're responsible for going left.
So let's dive right in then.
Yeah.
Let's talk liability. What is it like with homeowners more involved?
Very minor, very minor. Let's see, we have done in the state of Oklahoma, in the last 20 years, I think we've done a little over 1,400 homes. We've had, to my knowledge, 2, maybe 3 that didn't finish for whatever reason. Went back to a bank, whatever you want to call it. The rest all flowed well. And if you could take out, and I'm going to grant you, man, there's a window of, you can blame Biden, you can blame COVID, I don't care. There was a window of inflation in 2021 that I wish I could remove from my soul. It's just so
Tell me how
brutal.
you really feel.
Oh, jeez. What have you, we're going off track. No, we're not. Just that level of inflation that fast, yeah. I can semi-remember it from my childhood in the 70s, but I never had to live it as an adult. And that was a very unique thing. But everybody watching this knows that I don't need to bring up bad memories. We're happy people.
We want to keep it upbeat here. Okay, what about the financial side? Any kind of savings that you want to specify?
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Average client saves 15 to 20%. That can be quantifiable. I've had clients that have saved as much as 40 or 50, but I kind of look at them and I'm like, you're giving me way too much credit for you. It's just, that stuff that's incredible. I've had clients that mathematically only saved 2 or 3, but they added such dramatic upgrades. They loved me more than the people that saved 80 grand. But the average client, by its very nature, should save somewhere between 15 to 20%, which is one of the beauties. You're going to build a better home, higher quality, for less money.
And if somebody were to say, what's in it for me, are those the 2 things that you would say, hey, that's what's in it for the client?
Yeah, you're going to have a better day, because while you may have an hour of being upset, you're going to have hours upon hours upon hours of knowing you're in control and you know what's happening and you're not living. I'm a great believer that communication is the answer to everything. Even if it's bad news, let me know what's coming so I'm prepped and can deal. That comes through good communication. Number one thing you want from your doctor, other than knowing what they're doing, is communicate. What's happening? How am I getting there? What do I want to hear from a politician? Actual communication. If I can, I know you're laughing. I didn't mean to be rude. I love some of my servants. God bless them for the work they do. But I like to have that flow of communication. I like to have that knowledge. From there, yeah, you got a better home. You know exactly what happened. And you saved, I've had clients save $250,000 plus. I mean, if you're building an itty bitty house, you're still saving 30, 40,000. That's significant.
What's the average size of a home today?
Mine tend to be larger. Average home has grown over decades, as you know. I think the average new home today is just over 2,000 square feet. I do have clients build as small as 1,100, 1,200, but they're very rare. I'd say my clients are probably, no disrespect to anyone, more likely to do an over 8,000 than they are under 1,500. But our average is around that 3,500 to 4,000 square foot range.
Okay.
There's just something about that size that is a natural, it's not pushing for, it's just a natural flow.
Okay.
You very rarely start with a custom build, although I love it when people do. I've had
And
a
you can
number,
do it,
I've had
so.
a number of young folks come. Well, I mean, all right, we have a young lady right now. I'm not going to say her name out of respect because she's single. Just graduated from Oklahoma State University, and instead of renting an apartment or whatever, took advantage of the fact that with graduating and having a job, her equity for us was her down payment. She didn't have to come up with a down payment, didn't have to come up with a security deposit. Built an 1,800 square foot house and managed to do it land and everything for, I think, $230. She's got a $1,500 a month payment on a brand new house with incredibly low bills because of the quality of the AC and everything. And she has $50,000 equity. So instead of graduating from university with college debt, she graduated with 50 grand worth of value. I love people that will talk to us about that. I love being able. I have watched people, I've had folks that have built 3-4 homes with us and just start stacking the equity. I've watched folks that were able to use it and cover their retirement. I've seen folks start companies. I watched one man use it and decide to quit his job and sell his home and start a farm. And then we built him a house on the farm a few years later. I've watched a number of people pay for college. It's wonderful the things that you can. I've been very blessed and very blessed to be able to bless
Well,
people.
nothing else needs to be said. That sells it right there. You hit all the dots. That was incredible.
You let me talk too much.
No,
God
this was
bless you.
good. Okay, another thing though that I do want to talk
Yes.
about though. So the builds, but also the remodels. That's important. You all do that as well.
Huge. We do.
Okay.
Now, I don't want to mislead. We don't really make sense for what I call a Home Depot remodel, and I say that with love. If you're wanting to redo a bathroom, if it's time to update the kitchen, we want new paint or floors, in full respect, go to a Home Depot, go to a Lowe's, go to an Ace, take one of their free courses if you're not sure what you're doing, ask them for one of the subs. That's not our game. People often say to me, what is the world where you work in a remodel? And I'm like, when you're going to open the house up to the sun, I'm your Huckleberry.
Okay.
If you're adding on, if you're needing to gut, if it's time to change out some windows, your quality compared to many other options is so extremely higher, I can't even compare it. And the savings is even more. But we do about 25 to 30% of our work is large remodels. A large remodel, I like to play with the idea we open to the sun. If somebody's like, well, what's a dollar amount for a large remodel? Over $75,000. You will get some of the highest quality new home skill at Chuck with the truck price point, and that's our purpose and goal. We love doing remodels. We love doing commercial build outs and assisting in those. As I said, for example, I view this set, we treat it more as a remodel than we would how we do a new home. They're not dramatically different, but they are.
Okay.
And you need a lot of experience with the remodel. Honestly, I think that a quality remodel is more difficult than a new home. But thank you for asking.
Of
I love doing
course.
this. I appreciate it.
Oh, you all are along every step of the way. What about land selection? What about design and other partnerships?
Design we're extremely helpful with. When it comes to all those, how do I get these quick? Design, I've got a number of designers. They're incredibly affordable. They will custom draw for you, cakewalk. Land, we will assist, but I tell people I'm not going to get cocky. I'm not a realtor. We'll send you where we know. We love to help where we can. Many of our clients already own land. We do a lot of building in the country. I mean, a lot. I'd say over half of my jobs are not in city limits.
Okay.
So there's, inherited land, farmland, whatever. Happy to. If you're looking for a lot, we love to assist where we can. Obviously, one of the things you're paying us for is relationship to subcontractors. You're paying us for a relationship to buy materials. As I jokingly told somebody the other day, if you can walk into my lumber yard and buy your lumber package for the same price direct that you can through me, I haven't talked to my lumber yard. We are by our nature. If we were pulling the permits we as UBuildIt, I think, are the 5th largest custom builder in the nation. So yes, we have an excellent structure for pricing, excellent reputation with subs. And those change in and out, and they always will. But we're very blessed in that area. And lending, huge. We have lenders, very good. We will meet any aspect. I'm amazed. I can get people done on loans and mortgages that can't just buy off the street.
Good
The
to know.
equity puts you in a whole different beast. As folks will tell you, if you ask any mortgage person, they will say, if you walk in the door and you've got 20% down or 25, it's a whole different game than trying to do an FHA with 2 or 3%. The equity you make by using UBuildIt, i.e. savings, if you prefer that format, covers that down payment. I've had folks with tight DTI and credit scores in low 600s, high 500s qualify. And we love to help. So we have the construction lending. Now, I'm not going to get arrogant. There's so many different formats. Because you can't, it depends on you. What's best? Are you VA? Are you FHA? Are you conventional? Does it have to be this type of loan? There's so many different aspects. But it's not your job, somebody that's going to do 2 of these loans in their lifetime, to know all those. It's mine that's going to help 20 people a month do them, and to give advice and to help you.
Well, lastly, you are getting started on our new set, which we are so thrilled about, and planning to do that pretty quickly. On average, though, how long do these processes take?
Remodels tend to go quicker, even if they're huge. There's just value in what is there already. New home, because we're so incredibly detailed in planning, and we're going to make positive, we know what we're doing before we begin it. If you fly, and I mean fly, on a new home, it's going to take 6 months. If you're average, it's going to take 10 to 12.
Very good. Bob, thank you for being here. I can hear them back there.
I know, it's
sounding
kind of
good already.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.